Hello and welcome. Welcome to our day 3 of our 7 days of rest and radical healing. I'm Karen Palmer. I am your guide for this beautiful journey. And this is Spirituality Gone Wild. If you're new to Spirituality Gone Wild, we are a channel that is dedicated to raising the levels of gratitude, compassion, kindness, joy, and peace on earth. So we are dedicating this broadcast to helping to raise the awareness of how we can rest together and do a beautiful, beautiful global silent minute together. So please type in the chat where you're watching from. I'm Karen Palmer. I'm known as Miss Kindness. Hi, Angel. Thanks for being here. So we're going to do a global silent minute together. I'm going to share with you a little bit about that global silent minute, and then we'll go into silence together for just about a minute. And then I'm going to talk to you about the benefit of us connecting in this silent field. So amidst the challenges that we face today, the global silent minute is an opportunity to unite in thought, prayer, and meditation to create the future that we would like to imagine, a world that works for all of us. This minute brings the ringing of bells everywhere as together we enter into one silent minute, calling on humanity to fulfill its highest potential and greatest destiny, peace on earth. So the global silent minute is inspired by the silent minute that was launched in World War II in London during the Blitz as a call to citizens to unite daily in a silent minute for peace and freedom. Millions participated, and its success was acknowledged after the war as a secret weapon which the Germans could not counter. Today, the global silent minute is a powerful force in creation for a better world for all. So we're going to do a silent minute together. So welcome. Thank you everyone for being here. Please type it in the chat where you're watching from. And we'll do this silent minute together, this global silent minute together. So the bell will ring and we will sit in silence with people all over the world. So right now, all over the world, people are gathering, and we will gather in this silent minute. So we'll sit here in the silence for just a minute, and then when we hear the bells begin to ring again, we will know that it's time for us to come out of the silent minute. Oh, thank you so much for joining, Angel. Welcome from Norway. I'm so happy that you're here. If you're coming in right now, please type into the chat where you're watching from. I'm Karen Palmer. I'm known as Miss Kindness. I teach environmental education, animal advocacy, kindness, compassion, and peace education. So today we are on day 3 of our 7 days of rest and radical healing. Today we are focused. We just did a global silent minute. So the global silent minute is an opportunity for us to gather into our heart space. Again, that beautiful song that I sang the first day, which is Let's Listen to Quiet. So when we go into that silent space in our heart space, so that song is Let's listen to quiet and learn what is heard. The love in our heart space will wake us, it said. Our hearts are on high and show us the way. Our unity heals us and helps us to stay. Awake in our true love, we have tasks to play. Love guides us and frees us through every day. Bless all the dear children in our tender care and co-create kindness for all of us here. So I'm going to type into the chat here. You can go to the Global Silent Minute. It's Global Silent Minute. And you can learn what your time zone is. And you can join in it's here in California, it is at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and it's 4 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm not sure what time that would be in Norway, Angel, but you can go to globalsilentminute.org and you can see the time changes in all the different ways that the time reflects. So also, I'm going to be sharing with you some activities that you can do with teaching on how to have the feeling of transmutation. So this is going to be some breathing exercises that I will be doing with you from the Kokori app, which is... you can go to kokoriapp.com and you can get this app. It's an experiential way to exercise and learn learning that feels like fun by using experiential learning cycle to build empathy, increase self-awareness, and create connection. So this is a way to play and engage in direct experience, reflect, in focused reflection, and connect, make real world connections, and also internalize and apply new learning. So this is another great thing. So today I'm going to share with you a rest in loving movement. So, and we give ourselves to the moment that knows the way, and the waves pulsate intimately through our veins, in the core of our being. A calling, a direction is being woven, a commitment of love's meeting, calling us beyond reason, a call of passion, of hope, of compassion and contribution to the richness of our co-creative wholeness and the nourishing interplay of all that moves with love. So we're going to do a couple of breathing exercises. The first one we're going to do is Petal Breath. So I'm going to go over that with you on, oh, great. Thanks, Angel. So I'm going to teach you some exercises that you can do. And if you go to the kokoriapp.com, you can get this app. If you have teachers in your life, or you have anywhere in your community, any children's organizations. I bought memberships for my friends who have children, young children, my niece who has 2 young children, I bought her a membership. They have a discount right now that they have going on if you go to kokoryapp.com. Also, if you go to globalsilentminute.org, where I just put that up in the, I'll put that up in the chat here too. If you go to globalsilentminute.org, you can learn how to get involved with the Global Silent Minute, which is happening every day at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And all over the world, people are gathering to connect with the intention of peace and freedom for all living beings. So we do that every day at 1 o'clock. That's when they do the meditation, a silent meditation, a silent minute, where you go quiet for a few minutes, and you can reflect after you do that quiet silent minute. You can do this with the children in your life, or the spouse, or the your significant other in your life, the person who you may live with, or your sister, or your brother, or your niece, or your nephew, anybody you can do this with. So the first breath that I want to share with you is called Petal Breath. So Petal Breath is, it really helps us to think about, how when a flower is blossoming. So when we are overwhelmed or frustrated or feeling nervous or upset about something, we can take a deep breath in and bring our hands in really tight and feel our shoulders get really tight and feel our whole body start to almost shake, and take that feeling with a big breath in and hold the breath, and then breathe out very slowly, letting everything relax. So that we're like a blossoming flower, and the petals of our fingers are opening up, and the shoulders are opening up, and the heart is opening up, and the whole feeling of that relaxation is just coming into the body. So we squeeze really tight, like we're really, really frustrated or upset or overwhelmed or angry, and we hold that energy tight, 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 and we feel our body, how it feels in our body. It feels tight. It feels, it feels like an upset, almost like an upset tummy. You can feel that tightness in your tummy, and then let it go very slowly, letting your hands come in and open up. And that really helps you so that you are opening up and you are releasing any feelings of frustration or anger or disappointment or sadness. Any of those emotions, you can teach your children how to navigate their feelings so that they don't make their feelings wrong, so that they don't make their emotions wrong, and that we can teach our children at a young age how to share, in this beautiful way that we can rest together and have that radical healing, and not have that feeling of, I'm afraid to share what I'm feeling. That's a very common thing for children to feel. And so we want to give them a space to create. And that's where Kokori app is a wonderful app that you can get onto, to be able to do these. If you go to Kokori app, you can learn how you can get all of these wonderful, wonderful tools. And the next breath is the breath of fire. And this is a breath that energizes the body, is rapid and rhythmic and continuous, breathing in and out quickly through your nose with your mouth closed. You can lift your arms up and down as you breathe to create even more energy. So I'm going to show you how to do that too. So this again, we went into the first day I was teaching you some mudras. This is Gyan Mudra, and it also, if we were to translate it into English, it would mean peace is in my hands. So when we make these little circles like this, you can also teach your children that this can give you confidence and courage and helps you when you do feel a little bit nervous or afraid. And you make this little mudra with your hands. And these hand exercises help you to relax a little bit. So when you make this okay sign, you can be telling yourself, I'm okay, everything's okay. I just got to remember to do my breathing. I just got to remember to slow down, pay attention to where my energy is going, where my energy is flowing. And if you feel like you really want to have more energy, this is the breath of fire. So we bring our hands up over our head like this, and then we're going to bring the hands down to the shoulder, down by our side quickly. So we're going to go breathe up, breathe out, breathe up, breathe out. So it's going to look like this. So if your kids are waking up in the morning and they're coming, you know, they're feeling like they are really kind of sleepy and they're just, or they have a test that they have to study for and they want to have more focus, that's a breathing exercise that you can use that helps you to have more focus. And then I taught you another one for your belly breathing. Now, belly breathing is a wonderful thing to teach every day, any moment, so that you can help your, anyone who has any kind of stress or is feeling overwhelmed or frustrated or nervous about something. This is where you bring your hand to your belly and you bring your finger out in front of your mouth. And you're going to take a deep breath in and feel the belly rise with your hand on your belly. And then blow out very slowly. And then breathe in. Feel the belly rise. And breathe out. And breathe in. Feel the belly rise. And breathe out. So those are your exercises for today. This is all about transmutation. So this was day 3 and the invitation today is to commune with water in deep meditative inquiry. Hold these questions in your heart. Here's an idea for you to do, with yourself or with somebody, that you want to share this with. First, sense into the life cycle of a single drop of water. Imagine where she has been in her ageless journey through the cosmos and now through life on Earth. Feel into her how vast and consciousness has evolved on this path. And ask yourself, what can we learn from water about transmutation as an essential foundation for our personal and collective healing pathway forward? What can we learn from water's primordial code of transmutation about what is needed in order to heal our planetary waters? So those are questions that you can ask. And also, we can listen to a water song. Let's see, we have the water song. You can listen to the water song. So if you go to 7daysofrest.org, let me I'll just pop this link right in here for you. So this is the link that you can use to go right to this day with all the different activities that you can do. So that's it for today. Why it's not coming up here? Here it goes. Yeah, there we go. So this is where you go to 7daysofrest.org. This is day 3. And we are on 2021. Happy New Year. So I will see you tomorrow. And this is day 3. So tomorrow will be day 4. And day 4 is, let's see, where we go back here. Day 4 is doesn't say where it is. Day 4 is circulation. So tomorrow we'll be doing circulation. We'll be talking about circulation and the benefits of circulation. So thank you so much for joining with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. And if you're new, please share this out. Please share it to your timeline. Please share it to your groups. And please share it to any pages that you may manage. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye.